I'm sitting here at Artisanal Tattoo. We're going to be interviewing one of the artists here, Lou Morgue.
Yes!
And here he is.
Yes!
Good to see you, Lou.
Yes. How are you? I am fine.
So I got a few questions for you.
Go ahead.
The first one is, what is the first tattoo you ever got, and do you still have it?
The first tattoo I ever got when I was 17. I walked into a new tattoo shop, and the guy's like, "You 18?" I'm like, "Yep." And I got a stupid little tribal skull thing that my friend did on me, and I do still have it. I didn't cover it up yet.
Cool. So let me ask you this question. When it comes to tattoo art that for yourself, for tattoos on you, is there a particular style of art that you like versus others?
Yeah, for me, I like to kind of get stuff that almost like my own kind of drawing style, but I don't like tattoo myself. So artists and individuals that have like the same mindset or the same, artistic styling and stuff like that. I like color stuff, black and white stuff. I don't really have a theme. I'm just like mishmash of everything.
So now let's get into the fact that you're a tattoo artist, right? And you work within the tattoo world. How long have you been an artist?
I've been tattooing about, oh my God.
I think something's happening. Quick, get it! Let's get over there and see what's going on.
The last time!
I think he's going for a kill.
1, 2, yeah!
Yes.
Thank you!
He's demasked him.
Always!
Say something to the audience.
I think it's time. I think it's time.
Well, I gotta say, Lou, that really breaks up the monotony of an interview, you know?
Let me tell you something, man. It's not an easy job. I come into work, I get attacked all the time, I get harassed all the time. It's not easy to defend yourself in a tattoo shop. It's like the old school days when dudes had guns and bats. Now we have like wrestling gear. There's a whole new just things we have to watch out for nowadays.
Does this happen often?
Yeah, actually it is. I mean, being a former champion myself, it's just, guard's always up. People always want to test you, always want to prove you. So.
Well, you did a good job. Congratulations. So anyway, you were talking about how long you've actually been in this business.
I've been tattooing since January now. 14 years, 14 long years. So I've seen a lot change, mostly for the good. Some stuff's kind of like for the good? A lot more artists are involved. The people are more, people that come in are more open to what they actually want to get. You're not limited to little things anymore. You can get whatever your imagination is. And the good thing is now there's artists that can do everything now.
Before we go on to what hasn't changed for the good, you're not just a tattoo artist, but you also are body piercing. How long have you been doing that?
Same time, about 14 years. I learned both simultaneously.
And tell us a little bit, because we've been talking mostly to tattoo artists, but when it comes to body piercing or body modifications, I guess, where has that come over the last 14 years?
I would say the best thing is information of how to do certain procedures. The community is very open as far as sharing information and sharing things like aftercare and technique and things like that. So I've seen it a little more medically minded too, cross-contamination, disposal, and how to do procedures and stuff. So it's actually really good. So.
I totally lost the question I was going to ask you, but that's okay. We could keep going. Yeah, we'll go back to it. Now, I know what I wanted to ask you. With tattoos, you see it becoming more popular. A lot of people that you never thought would get a tattoo are getting a tattoo. Other than the normal ear piercing, are you seeing that same trend with piercers?
Yeah, it's generally become more accepted. And it's not an instant thing. It's not like it happened overnight. I mean, it's been gradually for the past maybe like 5 or 8 years or so. But I mean, everybody comes in here. Everybody comes in. You have like moms getting their belly buttons pierced, and like people getting their ears pierced, and all sorts of like, your lips, your nose, stuff that's accepted. And a lot of professionals come in here, and it's a wide range. And I like to accommodate myself to the different people that come in.
So now let's flip the tables here, like you almost did. And what?
1989, when I was actually put through 2 tables, and I couldn't bring it. Like it took such a toll on my body. So, but that's another time.
At a later interview.
So.
Both with the tattoo world and with the piercing, what hasn't changed, or what is an issue that you would like to see different now?
The only thing I would like to see different is the as far as apprenticeships. It's kind of funny because there's not like the really really good artists that know a lot of stuff aren't taking the apprenticeships, and the people that have been kind of getting out of an apprenticeship yourself have been taking apprenticeships, and you kind of need like a really good solid. I mean, even after I've been tattooing as long as I have, I'm not even ready to take on an apprentice, and it sucks because the only thing I foresee as being a problem is the next generation of artists are going to be coming up improperly trained, and they're going to have to it's going to be, not that it's going to suck, but it's going to be harder for them to kind of get like really good, I guess, you know what I mean? But the good thing is, like I said, information sharing, the equipment is, if I had this equipment when I first started tattooing, it'd be like amazing, you know what I mean? So the equipment, the information sharing, the access to actual artists, being like all the MySpace and the Facebooks and stuff like that. You can just ask anybody any question and they'll have it. There's forums, there's all sorts of stuff.
And would you say that's the same goes for the piercing world, apprenticeships and so on?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, piercing's like a funny thing too, because it's like it's not something where it's like the same degree of apprenticeship. Like you actually need somebody that's like really really good at piercing and really commits to it. Like it's the biggest thing is committing to it. You know what I mean? And really like learning everything you can about everything. Learn all your equipment, learn how to do like all procedures, learn how to do like all sorts of like medical stuff, like Red Cross stuff you need, first aid stuff you need. I promote all that. So.
Let me ask you one more question while we got you on piercing. A new thing now is these microdermals. What do you think about that whole thing?
I think they're cool. I mean, they're cool looking and stuff. I personally don't do them because of the permanence of them. It's not something that can be removed easily, and it's like almost like a minor medical procedure. And if you don't have the proper training in that, it's going to be kind of hard to kind of pull that off. There are people out there, I know people personally, that are very, very, very good at it, and they're very good at what they do, and they're very safe and very clean. So I would say if you're going to do that, go to the professionals and you go seek them out. Like it's not that hard to look up online, word of mouth, you find them. Exactly.
All right, now for our last question. Ask everyone this question. Lou Morgue, what color are you?
I would say I'm more of kind of like a clear, you know what I mean? I like almost like a predator, No, seriously. I don't know. I mean, colorful. I guess personality. I'm colorful, color-wise. Tattoo. Tattoo-wise, as you see, I'm not covered as most people, but I think I'm pretty multicolored. So multifaceted, I would say. Yes.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll be talking.